in this video, I'm going to show you how to do some pin punching at home, some metal inset tracing and pin punching. So in our classroom, when we do metal inset tracing and pin punching, we use a metal inset tray, we get a piece of metal inset paper, and we get a metal inset. We trace it, then we get a pin punching pad and a pin puncher, and we can pin punch our traced shape on our pin punching pad. But if you're like me, you don't have all this stuff at home. I have these things at school, and we're not in the classroom right now to do that. So we're going to find things from home to do all of that at home without those materials. So instead of using a metal inset tray, I'm just going to use a table. Instead of using metal inset paper, I'm going to use construction paper. Construction paper works a lot better than computer paper to get your pin punch holes through. And instead of a pin punching pad, I'm going to just use a towel that I can fold up and use underneath when I'm all done. And instead of a metal inset shape, I'm going to find things from around the house. I found a soap dish and I found a jar. So I'm going to put my soap dish down here on the construction paper. I'm going to trace this shape. It's a rectangle. I'm also going to trace this jar just to show you a different shape. It's a circle. Let me trace all the way down. So now that I'm ready to pin punch, I don't want to pin punch right on the table. That would make some holes in the table. So now that's when I'm going to get my towel and put it underneath my paper. Okay, and then instead of having a pin puncher, which I'm sure some of you have at home, but not everyone, you can also use a thumbtack, a push pin. Can you see it? That's what I'm going to use. So just like with our pin puncher, we're going to start with the pointy part on the pencil line and poke through and follow the pencil line and get your holes as close to each other as possible. Remember, the closer they are together, the easier it will be to get your shape out of the paper. And with the towel underneath you, now at least you will not be putting holes in the table. It'll just be going onto that safe towel underneath. Okay, so I have finished putting pin punch holes all along the pencil edges of my two shapes, of my rectangle and my circle. Now I'm going to punch them out of the paper. If you need help from mom or dad to do this, please ask them. But you can also practice. You have to be really gentle. And remember, the closer your holes are together, the easier it is for the shape to come out of the paper. There's my rectangle. And there's my circle. I wonder what shapes you can find at home to trace and pin punch. Remember to take pictures and videos and send them our way when you do this activity. Have fun pin punching.